Hi, it's Ann Marie here. So today I thought I'd show you how to draw these two abstract landscapes with oil pastels, working with a bit of composition. So there's be a low horizon and a high horizon. So I'm going to move that away. I've dug up my box of oil pastels, which you will need for this exercise, and some watercolour paints. So first of all, I'm just going to choose some colours, and then this side I'm going to draw a landscape with a piece of oil pastel, and I'm going to draw the horizon quite low. The landscape doesn't have to have much in it. I'm just going to go from side to side with some lines. So this is the land, and this will be all the sky. So in the sky then, I love big fluffy clouds, so I've got a blue oil pastel here, and I'm literally just going to draw them big and fluffy like this. Super. I'm going to do a little bit of looks like rain actually coming down here. So I'm just going to play around, just filling in with some bits of colour with the oil pastel. I'm not thinking of any kind of shapes. I'm just being a bit random and just enjoying using the oil pastel on the surface of the paper. Let's have some colour at the top. Let's have a bit of dark blue happening up here. And you can put in as much as you like really, colour wise. But I do recommend you leave some little white areas of paper showing through. This is my faithful candle wax. I really love this because it just leaves a great mark on the paper. And if you touch it against the oil pastel, it'll spread your oil pastel out a bit too. So once you're kind of happy with your landscape, I'm going to put a little bit of green, a few green lines here. Get yourself some watercolour paints, and I'm going to use a purple in the sky here, and we're just going to drop the colour on top and rub the colour over the oil pastel. But again, leaving some bits of white showing through, because you kind of need those little bits of white to give the painting some interest. I'm just going to use a bit of green on the bottom here. Oh, that's looking lovely. So that's one landscape with a low horizon, which will give you lots and lots of sky. And the second landscape, I'm going to do more sort of a pinky, yellowy, orange sky, and with a purple land. And I'm going to have a high horizon here. So we're going to have some land coming down. I'm going to fill in some of this land here. And back to my lines that go across. You don't have to draw lines that go across. You can have lines, have a pathway. You can have lines everywhere. But I'm leaving enough white paper so I can put some watercolour paint on top. And then I've got this lovely yellow actually. I'm just going to scribble over here. And scribbling is the bit of the key for this. Again, just enjoy yourself. Just press hard if you want to with the oil pastel, and you can be quite light with it too. That's looking quite nice. And I've got this pink. This is more like a sunset sky really. Rub some on the top there. And let's put a bit of yellow here. So in the sky, in this one, I'm going to paint this yellow across the top there. And then I'm going to use purple for the base. And I'm just going to stop there because I would like to add some green to this, because I think it would be quite complementary to it. I'm just going to do some scribbles up and down, a little bit in the foreground. So back to my purple, and use a slightly darker purple too. And there you have it. Let's put a bit more purple up here so it really shows up. That's great. And watercolour always dries a bit lighter anyway, so don't use it too weak for these. Go straight into the pan and get the colour straight out of it. So look, two very simple little landscapes drawn with oil pastels and watercolour paints. A low horizon to give you lots of sky, a high horizon to give you a bit more foreground and less sky at the top. So, thank you very much for looking. See you soon. Bye.